So I've been researching the hell out of racks, power racks, functional trainers. If you look at my previous videos, I had a pretty cheap Rit Fit rack. It served me well. I was worried, man, buying it. I kind of thought maybe I'd make the investment, never use it, stay fat. I was kind of worried I was gonna spend 7 grand on something from Rogue or Rep, which is what I really wanted to do. And I just, after a while, I said, you know what? Spend less than $1,000 to get yourself a setup. I kind of overshot that a little, but the rack did well for the last year. In the last year, I've gone from just under 30% body fat down to about 17.7 is where I sit today. My goal will always be to get down to around 12 to 15 because I think that's a very healthy weight for me. But this rack helped me get there, and I really enjoyed using it for a while. But little things like it had a big wobble, and when I reached out to RitFit, they basically said, "No, man, that's our patented wobble. That's part of what it's supposed to do," which just sounds kind of, I don't know, shady. And that's nothing against RitFit. I know what I paid for. I know what I spent. I'm sure their more expensive ones are better, but it was like a 2.5 or two by two rack, probably 14 or 15 gauge, and my weight was getting higher up there with my lifts. And a few weeks ago, I put 315 on my back. And when I brought it up on a squat and I leaned forward and put it on the rack, it just shook like crazy. And just made me think, man, if I keep going down this path and I hit 365 for something, I know it's rated to handle that kind of weight, but it wasn't going to do it. So I did a ton of research over the last few months, and uh, I decided to get the Rep Summit with the Aries 2.0. I think for the money, that's going to be the best quality that I can get. I know some of you will say the Rogue FM 6 might be a better option, but I wanted that Smith machine in there for some isolation work and things that I do that I couldn't do on the rack I had. And I wanted this to be a one-time, spend. I didn't want to spend 7 grand or 6 grand or 5 grand and then turn around and spend another 1,200 because I wanted to add something or buy another piece of equipment because I was worried about not getting a full workout off this thing that I just spent a ton of money on. Uh, so yeah, I ordered it. And I figured, hey, it might take a little while for me to sell this existing one that I have. As you can see, I'm not sitting in a rack right now. There's nothing behind me. I'm just in a dirty garage gym right now with a bench and some weights. Um, it sold basically that day, and the gentleman that bought it was like, "Hey, man, I want to pick it up right away." And I tried seeing if he would maybe wait a week, but he wanted to bring cash and pick it up right away. And I figured, you know what, he's for full price. I'll just do it. I can get a good enough workout in on dumbbells for now. Um, and eventually, this thing will ship and get here from Rep. So this is where I'm at now this week. I wish that I could use some of my heavier weights, and I'm sure I could find a way to do it. But I'm gonna treat this like a deload week. I'm just gonna get a full body workout in a few times this week, and maybe go up to like 50 to 75% of what I normally would do, and just give my body a little bit of rest while still doing something. Maybe I'll up the cardio this week or something, and drop my calories a little. But yeah, so that's where I sit right now. I'm hoping to get a notification today that the rack shipped. I would love to lie to you guys and tell you that I'm going to sit here and do an unboxing video and put it all together. That's not what's going to happen. I'm more than happy to take a video of the guys coming to put it together for me. Um, when I saw that service and I realized it was only like 850 bucks. I know it's a lot of money, but uh, I got a full-time job. I got a kid and lots of responsibilities, and spending a day and a half working on a rack just seemed, I don't want to say irresponsible, but when you can afford to do it, why would you do it yourself? So as someone who's done a lot of home gyms, he's coming to help set it up and maybe help me organize this a little bit better than what it is now. But uh, but yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on the progress. But as soon as this thing gets here, I want to get it built and I want to get my first workout in it. Um, Maybe I'll do a video of that too. Just going through my first workout and talking about the machine and hopefully how much I love it. Anyways, it's gonna be a fun week. And a lot of good stuff coming up from me. Like I've said in the past, I'm not an influencer. At some point, maybe there'll be some way of me monetizing or a sponsorship or something. But right now, I'm just a dad that is trying to do the best that I can to be healthy, uh, and have some muscle and be the best version of myself for my family. So that's what this channel is going to be focused on. And if you don't like it, you don't have to follow. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not gonna say a bunch of crap just to get followers and stuff. If this never takes off, the only thing it could be there for maybe is for accountability for myself and for the few friends that want to watch and join in the journey and learn everything as I'm going through it and learning it myself. So, anyways, that's where I'm at. It's good stuff coming up in the future. I'll talk to you guys soon.